Thanks very much for joining in. Thank you for the comments and thanks for the suggestions and thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. We're gonna check out the Sick Boy from Ren. This was a little bit of turmoil because he got taken down due to everything that's going on with Cujo, and now it's back up after his conversations with YouTube CEO and after his conversations with the YouTube team. So I'm glad it's up. I haven't listened to this one yet, so let's go right into it. This is Ren, Sick Boy.
Hi Ren, thank you for coming in today.
Thanks for seeing me.
Looking at your file here, it seems there's a very apparent interplay with your emotional state and your physical body. Have you ever heard of the trauma response?
I don't think so.
Basically, our bodies can get stuck in a negative feedback loop. Our subconscious can repeat patterns from the past, which can have a pretty drastic downstream effect on our biology. Essentially, your mind is making you sick.
It was interesting what she said. It's the same guy from High Ren.
Sick boy, bitten by a tick boy, looking for that fix boy, anabolic steroids, damn cell, poster boy, pass out, white noise, quick fix, snake oil, I'm about to break boy. Oh, what a shame, he's in pain, have another go, take another pill, here, take a couple more, let's see how you're doing in another week or so, you'll be feeling worse when the side effects will show, derealization, medical patient, losing patience with the process, walking hand in hand with Satan, complications with the medication, inflammation, dehydration, inhalation, aggravation, building up a toleration, drown, soccer, drown, soccer, drown, soccer, drown, I'm feeling like I'm drowning with my feet upon the ground, I've been screaming, I've been shouting, but I never make a sound, I've been looking for a way out, but I always seem to drown.
Is this making sense, Ren?
Yeah, I think so.
Good. What I propose we do is we try to pinpoint the exact experiences from the past that are keeping you stuck. What can you tell me about your childhood?
I can't really think.
It's okay if nothing comes up right away. What I'd like you to do is take some deep breaths with me. In and out. In and out.
Oh, no
Good.
way.
Now tell me the first thing that comes to your mind.
I feel like it's not me, it's the world that's sick. We're given everything we need and we commoditize it. We consume, we destroy like we're parasitic. Science tells us that it's suicide and still we commit. Sick, we are standing on a cliff in the name of progress. We jump off the precipice. I'm not sick, I'm the virus, you're the virus, hypocrite. How can you sit there with that smile on and tell me that I'm sick? Sick boy, looking for a fix boy. Push it down in public, quick pose for the pick boy. Record label meetings that commodify your gift boy. Why you so upset? Don't you wanna be a rich boy? Fuck no, industry is cutthroat. I've been doing bits by myself, swimming backstroke, walking on a tightrope, rapping with a slit throat. The way that we persist is like the ending of a bad joke. As the people evolve, we're complacent to assailants and we do what we're told. Counterintelligence, a sight to behold. Rape the earth of all resources and we bleed it for gold. And we bleed it for wealth, we bleed it for fame. But when you bleed it, can you tell me what the fuck will remain? I'm bleeding myself, I bleed in my brain. While I'm bleeding, I'm the reason, cause I'm doing the same.
Whoa. No. No, you're not gonna do me like that, man. There is so much here. I didn't realize that the therapist that he's talking to was actually the person in the pig mask from the High Ren. So that's a nice little interesting detail. Knowing everything that I know so far after watching and listening to his story as much as I did right now, it's really, really interesting now putting this into perspective. It seems like this is leading straight into High Ren. That's what it seems like. But this was really, really interesting. Hold on. I gotta watch this again. The beat is good.
Hi Ren, thank you for coming in today.
Thanks for seeing me.
Looking at your file here, it seems there's a very apparent interplay with your emotional state and your physical body. Have you ever heard of the trauma response?
I don't think so.
Basically, our bodies can get stuck in a negative feedback loop. Our subconscious can repeat patterns from the past, which can have a pretty drastic downstream effect on our biology. Essentially, your mind is making you sick.
So, from from the story, from one of his chapters, that's exactly what he was talking about too. He was saying that your brain is making you sick, and then he didn't realize till later on what actually he was dealing with, because this was the whole chapter of taking pills for being bipolar, but he was not to an extent, and so this was all interesting now, how it kind of came around. So yeah, this is really, really interesting. Also, when he breathes that he's doing when he's pumping himself up, he did that in Cujo Beatdown. But what I think it is that other side coming out, and it's about to come up. But then, as soon as the therapist starts talking to him, he goes like, "No, it's me, it's Rand. I didn't hear any of this. What can I do?" But that other side is right there, knocking at the door, waiting to jump out. Yeah.
Sick boy, bitten by a tick boy, looking for that fix boy, anabolic steroids, stem cell, poster boy, pass out, white noise, quick fix, snake oil, I'm about to break boy.
Yeah, I mean, when you're sick and you're taking, for example, anabolic steroids or something like that, that does probably help to a certain extent. And then, considering that's the only option you have right now, it's probably, this is what he's talking about right there. It's hard to let that go. And especially when you're in that much pain, not just emotionally and mentally, but just your body is just going through it.
What a shame, he's in pain, have another go. Take another pill, here, take a couple more. Let's see how you're doing in another week or so. You'll be feeling worse when the side effects will show. Realization, medical patient, losing patience with the process. Walking hand in hand with Satan, complications with the medication. Inflammation, dehydration,
losing patience with the process. Yeah, I mean, this is what he was talking about. He went through everything he can possibly come up with. Any type of treatment, anything that he can read online, anything that he can talk to somebody about, he has utilized it to make himself feel better. But this point of him talking to a therapist and now come to realization that therapist is actually, or that specialist is actually the same person who wheeled him in a higher end, that's a nice, how he tied that all together.
aggravation, building up a toleration. Drown, soccer, drown, soccer, drown, soccer, drown. I've been feeling like I'm drowning with my feet upon the ground. I've been screaming, I've been shouting, but I never make a sound. I've been looking for a way out, but I always seem to drown.
He's been drowning on his feet, and no matter how much he tries, he's never gotten to drown. That good Lord Almighty.
Making sense, Ren?
Yeah, I think so.
Good. What I propose we do is we try to pinpoint the exact experiences from the past that are keeping you stuck. What can you tell me about your childhood?
I can't really think.
It's okay if nothing comes up right away. What I'd like you to do is take some deep breaths with me.
But also notice that a specialist or therapist is reading the notes. It's not being actually concerned with him and talking passionately and empathetically to him, trying to find out what is wrong. She's just reading the script to get him just in and out through the door and prescribe him whatever he needs to be prescribed, because she's not actually investing in his actual problem that needs to be dialed into and figured out what it is. And he is losing hope. He doesn't know who else to talk to, and obviously this is the one person he thinks that can help him, but he has to listen to her. But she is coming from a different direction, possibly saying, hey, you know what, I know how this goes, I'm just going to prescribe you things and get you out and send in the next patient.
In and out.
Yeah.
In and out. Good. Now tell me the first thing that comes to your mind.
I feel like it's not me, it's the world that's sick. We're given everything we need and we commoditize it. We consume, we destroy like we're parasitic. Science tells us that it's suicide and still we commit. We are sick, we are standing on a cliff in the name of progress. We jump off the precipice. I'm public, quick pose for the Sick Boi. Record label meetings that come on the final gift, boy. Why you so upset? Don't you wanna be a rich boy? Fuck no, industry is cutthroat. I've been doing bits by myself, swimming backstroke, walking on a tightrope, rapping with a slit throat. The way that we persist is like the ending of a bad joke. As the people evolve, we're complacent to assailants and we do what we're told. Counterintelligence, a sight to behold. Rape the earth of all resources and we bleed it for gold. And we bleed it for wealth, we bleed it for fame. But when you bleed it, can you tell me what the fuck will remain? I'm not bleeding myself, I bleed in my brain. While I'm bleeding, I'm the reason, cause I'm doing the same.
While I'm bleeding, I'm the reason because I'm feeling this pain. Yeah, so everything that he's talked about right now, everything that we've heard, especially from those chapters, and there's a couple more chapters that I have to finish up as well, and I might watch those offline just to kind of catch up with everything. But everything that he's been talking about, from the record deal to from all the treatment he's been trying to do, everything else, that's what he's kind of putting in over here, and it seems like that was a really, really interesting way of displaying that therapist specialist that is basically just there to just give him basic answers. Breathe in, breathe out. Not saying, hey, where is this coming from? Where is this pain? Where is this trouble? Where is this turmoil coming from, really? How do we get to the center of that, and how do we fix it? Well, not even fix it. How do we heal it? And so that's all he wanted. All he wanted was somebody to heal him and to help him heal. And he was willing to do all the work. He was willing to do everything that was necessary. So you already have somebody ideal who wants to live. But it's hard to find somebody that wants to help him live and genuinely wanted to help him live. So this was really a tough one, because everything that we heard so far, and from his songs and from his writing and from his history and everything else, watching these again really puts a different perspective of how deep this is for him and how much he had to dig to get himself out of that. And out of that situation as well, and out of that hole, and out of those health problems and everything else. And so, yeah, this was. I'm glad this is back. I didn't get a chance to check it out, and just when I was about to, I was like, okay, I'm gonna probably have to find it maybe somewhere else as a song or a video a different way and watch it. But I'm glad it's back. Ren, thank you for bringing this back. I understand why this is important. If I'm any wrong, I apologize, of course, but thank you for sharing your story, man. It's important for everybody else to hear this, especially because, man, it's a lot that you went through. So thank you guys for this one, and thanks for again recommending more of Ren. I really enjoy this guy. I really like him. He's immensely talented, and yeah, I really, this was a deep one, especially, my goodness. This is the thing too, especially when you listen to something like this, right at the end, when you like put the headphones down and said, okay, I think I addressed everything that I wanted to address, but then it just, something pops in your head, and the little switch of the characters from a therapist or a specialist. Sorry, I know I keep saying both, but I'm not sure which one it is. The little switch for to a pig mask and everything, and the metaphors there for slit throat, the recording agency, the record company, the and just kind of everything stalled for him. Everything just stopped for him, and then where do you go from there? So you bounce back, and man, oh man, did he bounce back! Wow. Thank you for this one. I really enjoyed this one. I cannot wait to see what else he comes up with, and I still have a few more of him to check out. So I really appreciate it. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys at the next one.